exclusive, now the government is planning to give a fresh push to promote domestic manufacturing of solar equipment and has revised norms regarding the use of solar PV cells. So what is government trying to do? Well, India is abundant in hydrocarbon. No. India is abundant in solar, which means that the raw material for energy is solar that is available for free. We are not self-sufficient in hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is fossil fuel, which means India is trying to now ensure that our global dependence on oil, which is a source of energy for us, goes down, and our dependence on solar becoming prominent is high. How is solar generated? How is solar power generated? I mean, if you're traveling next time, just look up and there are a lot of rooftops have these solar modules. Those solar modules are actually the source of solar energy. I'm really making it simple so that our viewers can understand it, right? Pardon me if you know it, but I'm still trying to make it simple. China is like the good place where all solar manufacturing is done. And in China also, today the cost of making solar modules is cheaper than India. But Government of India, in order to promote the industry and promote innovation and ensure that we just don't stop at solar modules, we go to cells, we move to wafers, we move to ingot, and we move to battery, they're trying to protect the domestic industry. The government cannot force a private player to buy, but they can certainly come with an intention where they can promote government projects to be fired or to be backed by local manufactured modules. And Prakash is standing literally in the sun and he's doing a solar story. So Prakash, you there? So Prakash, I mean, that is the spirit I like, right? You're doing a story on solar and you're standing in the hot sun in Delhi and doing it.
The government is providing a fresh push to promote domestic manufacturing of solar equipments. In fact, a strategy has been put in place to encourage domestic manufacturing of solar PV cells to meet domestic requirement, which is likely to cross 60 gigawatt by 2027. And therefore, several steps have been taken by the government. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has revised norms for using solar PV cells in renewable energy projects. In fact, norms have been revised to mandate use of domestically manufactured solar PV cells in government's flagship schemes. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has classified certain category of silicon wafers being used as a raw material for manufacturing of solar PV cells as a domestically manufactured solar PV cells. A very significant development coming in. Classification will, of course, provide clarity to the domestic manufacturers. An official order has been issued by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It has been informed to the manufacturers enlisted in ALMM list. Along with that, NBFCs such as SECI and IREDA have also been informed by the government.
All right, thank you so much for that, Prakash, for giving us this exclusive story that the government is planning a fresh push in order to actually promote the domestic manufacturing of solar equipment. We have a couple of them that are listed entities that we need to watch out for those, whether they stand to benefit from this one or no. But coming to you, Mayuresh, I want to understand your your view, especially on this entire theme, the renewable energy theme, the fact that the government push and the impetus is on that particular domain out and out. What's your take on that, and which stock do you like in that space, if you do, that is?
So two aspects, I think. The intent of the government is obviously there because they need to get the renewable capacity to 500 gigawatts over the next few years, and a large addition of that will be solar. But I think hydro and hydel plants, specifically small hydro plants, might do exceptionally well, in my opinion, again, in specific areas of operation itself. And therefore, a lot of the equipment manufacturers or the EPC players for either solar or hydro or renewable as a space might actually do well. The second part of the equation is also the flue gas desulfurization players, because as we head over the next few years, and the deadline has obviously been extended till March 26, maybe it gets extended 1 year more. But that's a 1 lakh crore market out there. Only 10,000 crores worth orders have been metered out. Very few players that can actually make this equipment so that the existing thermal plants don't pollute. And therefore, looking at the climate emission norms, I think this segment of the market, along with renewables, specifically the small hydro that I was talking about, can actually do well. So within the FGD players, I think players like a Techno Electric, as an example, has a good mix in terms of FGD equipment, smart meters, and therefore they are in the right spaces as far as government capex layouts is concerned. Obviously, I think with the correction that we've probably seen, would like them to make good sound bases. But I think these two spaces might actually do well as far as energy as a space is concerned over the next 3 to 4 years.